system with a standing landing page that shows you almost everything about your hotel, the room and suites, the pricing, the amenities, events and conferences, restaurants and bar, and your photo gallery and your contact section. Very nice, very attractive with a dual theme feature. We have the dark mode and the light mode based on how exactly you want it to be like. All in one office suite or all in one hotel management suite. Now we have the check-in and check-out section where you can select a check-in date and you can also select a check-out date and then your guests and the room number based on the rooms that are available. And you can see, so here we have all the rooms available, and in all the rooms available we have 200 cities per night, so that's 1,004 in total. And then we have a VIP section and all the stuff, so we have total summation for the number of stays or the number of days you're going to be staying and all the stuff. Then we have a very nice suitable admin panel with multiple feature. This admin panel comes with the restaurant section, the bar section, and a whole lot. Let's look at an example. So we have, and then we have this. So I'm logging in as an administrator now for you to have access to that. Okay, so this is the dashboard. So here we have the receptionist and all those stuffs. We have the new booking where you can book your check-in, guest information, and the rooms that you're assigning them to, and all those stuffs. And so you enter the guest information over here. And to this side is when the guests have automatically registered from their website or not. Then we have, aside that, we have the all reservations where you monitor all reservations that have been made. Aside that, we have the new booking, that is for the new reservation. Then we have the calendar view. The calendar view shows you the rooms that are active and the ones that are not active and all this stuff. So the ones that have been occupied and all this stuff. So you see a nice calendar view over there. Then we have rooms. So we have the all rooms with all your rooms that are available showing. Then we also have the category of rooms and all the stuffs. And then from category of rooms, we have room statuses. So the room status also shows you if the room is available. You can check in if all the room ones are occupied or not. So it helps you in your management schedule and all the stuffs. Then aside that, we have um, the customers. The customers are simply the self sign-ups from the website automatically. So those are the customers. Then we also have, aside the customers, we also have the restaurants. So we have the restaurants orders for booking of orders and the rest. So let's say for instance, new order. Now in the new order, I can simply, let's say for instance, assorted fried rice is 200. Buying, so the person is buying assorted fried rice one, and then buying assorted jollof rice to, let's say, one. Automatically you've seen your total. So when you create your order, it shows that that is the sales you've made from restaurant, or whoever is assigned to the restaurants can do that. Then here we have the menus where you can edit the menus and set the pricing for every menu and all the stuff. Then we have the tables. So here for dining, you can set tables, add tables, and the capacity, and if it's available or occupied, so that if you're assigning the food, the waitress or the waiter can actually see it on their section and then know where to present that data or that food or item to. Then we have the bar. So the bar too just works like the restaurant section where you enter the drink, stuff, and all this, and it sums up the total from here. Then we have the section for bar items where you enter all the bar items and you can even edit some of the bar items and all the stuff. Now we have housekeeping. So with housekeeping, we have the schedules. For housekeeping schedules, I can assign cleaning to particular customer, regular cleaning on once, and all the stuffs. And under that same housekeeping, we have laundry. So the laundry section for new laundry requests. So the laundry request, you can set pricing for all your laundry staffs, and automatically you can do the laundry for whoever is supposed to, or whoever is requesting for the laundry. Then we also have lost and found. So this side shows the lost items. Someone came in and then lost an item or misplaced an item or also left an item behind. You can simply just lodge the item from here. That is, whoever is cleaning can lodge it from their side of the dashboard and the administrator has access to it. Then we also have the maintenance. The maintenance section, you can schedule a particular room on maintenance and all this stuff based on the um, issue. Okay, so maintenance can be scheduled based on the issue. Then we also have events. So for the event side, that's where you add the event halls and the rest. You can manage your event halls from here. And you enter the hall details and you upload a picture for it, and it takes effect on the website. Then aside that too, we also have the inventory. So inventory, we have the stock section for managing of your stocks and etc. You can also adjust stocks. That is, if stock is coming in, so we have add stock or remove stock. You can just do any of that just to show the stocks that are coming in. Then here we have purchase order. So it's simply a new purchase order request, and then it will be delivered to you based on how the relations you have with your purchase supplier and all the stuff. Then we also have the suppliers sections. The supplier section is where you actually request, so you request a purchase order with these suppliers currently embedded in the system or currently added by you. So that is if you have a specific supplier in the system. Then here we have the finance, which shows the general finance that are going on in and out of the system. So you can see we have some cashing registered or something like from the restaurant section, and they are performing some restaurant transactions in a day. So at the end of the day, you see how much they're making. So we also have under the finance section, we have invoice where you can create an invoice for someone. And when you create an invoice, it appears in a very nice view. We also have the expense section for creating of expense, just like normal expense records. Then here we add staff, so we can add employees from here. After adding employees, you link them to a specific role and all this stuff, and then you assign them to what they are supposed to be doing from there. Then um, we also have under the staff again, we have attendance. So here you can mark attendance for your employees, whoever is in and out and all these stuff. Then we also have the leave. So maybe the staff is requesting for a leave request and all these stuff. You can just simply request for that from their side. And we have payroll. So the payroll handles their salaries. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know how much you are paying them and all this stuff, and how much you're spending on salaries and the rest. We have CRM, which is for bulk broadcasts. You want to send a bulk message via email to all your clientele. So let's say, for instance, new campaign message. Let's say crown. The subject is a request for depending on whatever you want to send, and then probably the content. And if it is the targeted customers, so you can see all customers, and then you can then broadcast your campaign. So you can just send it from here and the campaign will be sent directly. Now we also have what's the name? We have a contact message section where whoever reached out from your website can then view your messages and all this stuff. So this is a message someone is sending, I think Google search indexing and all this stuff. So we have a lot of them. We have the reports section too as well. You see your general reports, and you can actually print the reports via PDF. I think we have an export to PDF for reports. Yes, we have those stuff. Then we have the settings. So the settings side also shows you you can configure your payment information. So let's say for instance, you can just configure any payment credentials from here, and then you just have to save your payment information from there. We have the so we have roles and permissions. So here, when you add a staff, you only come here to permission. As a store manager, then you check the features you want the store manager to have access to. Then they can then gain access to it from there. Aside that, we now have the user manual. The user manual guides them throughout the whole system on how they should manage the system bit by bit or page by page and section by section. Thank you very much. Um, we'll be very glad to have you in one of the systems. I think this system can actually help your hotel in a lot of ways. And we'll be very glad to customize your hotel in this for an affordable rate. Thank you.